About 170 kilometers southwest of London is a place called Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, where in it lies England's most mysterious monument. The British Isles are known to have a number of standing stones and other ancient megaliths, but none, however, are more famous or more mysterious. Believed to have been constructed around 3000 BC, Stonehenge consists of two circles. The outer ring, the largest stones, is composed of sarsen stones or sandstone pillars, supporting the horizontal lintel stones. The inner ones of smaller blue stones. The sarsen stones are of local origin, but the blue stones are believed to have been sourced from the only place in the UK where such stones exist, in the Presley Mountains in the far southwest of Wales. Intermingled with legend, there is an old belief that they were brought to Wiltshire from Ireland by the magical powers of the magician Merlin, and to Ireland from Africa by giants. According to the tale, the stones of Stonehenge were healing stones. As Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument built so long ago since the Neolithic, the start of the Bronze Age era, there is little certain factual information to support who built it, how it was built, and for what purpose. As a result, there have been a number of myths and views surrounding the stones. A recent study found that the large sarsen stones matched those found at Westwood near Marlborough, Wiltshire, just 30 kilometers away from Stonehenge. One of the mysteries is how it was built, with each stone weighing about 25 tons. With no modern technology at the time, it would have been such a mammoth task for people constructing it. The most common theory of how the prehistoric people moved megaliths has them creating tracks of logs which the large sarsen stones were rolled along. The sarsen stones would have been roughly cut where they were found and then dragged on top of tree trunks, working as rollers to Stonehenge. An estimated more than 1,000 people would have been needed for the construction and manpower to haul these gigantic stones, and perhaps taking 10 years to complete. There is much debate about the blue stones and their origin. Believed to be from the Presley Hills in Wales and weighing about 4 tons each. Many experts still find it difficult to understand as to how the stones got from Wales to Salisbury Plain with very primitive technology at the time. A popular theory with some academics suggests that these stones were quarried from Wales and then transported largely by water and then using the log roller system to the Stonehenge site. There even is a theory that the stones were moved naturally to Stonehenge by glaciers during the Ice Age. How they even erected the stones and raised them up is also a mystery, and one way perhaps was large simple earthen rams and levers might have been used. However, no one knows for sure how Stonehenge was built, nor even today successfully found any evidence along the way to support the theories. Stonehenge has long been associated with one mysterious people, the Druids, a high-ranking class in ancient Celtic cultures more than 2,000 years ago. In fact, experts found that Stonehenge is much older than they first thought, as it was first constructed around 5,000 years ago. Druidism wasn't around at that time. Today, those who follow the ancient Druid ways use Stonehenge as a key religious monument, where they meet at summer solstice, June 21st, the longest day of the year. It has been modified several times since then by generations of ancient people, and it appears to be incomplete. And at around 1600 BC, there was no further construction, producing the version that we see today. What is the precise function of this awe-inspiring structure is something that has led many experts to come up with numerous theories. Stonehenge is believed to be a cremation cemetery early in its history. There is evidence of human bones found at the site, such as an archer, the Bronze Age man discovered in 1978 in an outer ditch near the site. With this evidence, it seems to suggest that it was a sacred place and people went there to worship. The presence of a number of burials around it suggests that it is a burial of elite members of clans or prominent local families. The site's early believed function include usage as an astronomical observatory or as a religious site. It is true, for instance, that the monument's central stones align precisely with the midsummer sunrise, when the sun rises directly into the heart of the circle. A suggestion also driven by the need to predict agricultural seasons. This theory that Stonehenge was all to do with astronomy is largely discredited as it has some flaws in some of these alignments. A different theory about Stonehenge owes its origin to folklore. It was thought to be a place of pilgrimage and where miracles of healing may have taken place. Ancient societies believed that the blue stones have healing properties. This is because of the presence of a number of burials around the structure which exhibit signs of trauma or deformity. Another theory put forward has suggested that Stonehenge functioned as a ritual passage from life to death, and was joined to the nearby Henge Monument of Dirrington Walls by their corresponding avenues and the River Avon. The area around Dirrington Walls was the place of the living, while Stonehenge was the domain of the dead. One of the most iconic monuments and a World Heritage Site, Stonehenge still stands today and its mystery draws thousands of people every year. What went on at Stonehenge during those times? The answer to that question is, we may never know.